Hey, hey, everybody.
But you see what they're so desperately trying to do is they're trying to turn this into a conversation about Donald Trump. They're hoping that people's hatred for Donald Trump will blind them to the fact that these are real issues.
Right.
But this is not a conversation about Trump. This is a conversation about the people of Springfield, Ohio. I don't give a damn if Trump ever mentioned Springfield, Ohio at all. I would still be here talking about this issue. Because regardless of what Trump says or not, this issue is still real. And the people of Springfield, Ohio are still having to deal with all of this madness. One woman we heard from during the town hall stated that her daughter was chased by people with machetes, by immigrants with machetes, and that nothing was done about it. They called the police. The police didn't even show
That's
up
crazy.
on time.
What's
They
crazy?
show up super late, and they don't even file an official report. So a lot of people have been asking, where are all the police reports from Springfield? The police aren't doing their job. The police do their job when it comes to the regular citizens, but when it comes to the Haitian immigrants, they're told to stand down. They don't stop them in traffic when they're riding around without a license plate, without car insurance. You got, from what this woman claimed yesterday, you got Haitian immigrants chasing little girls with machetes. The police aren't showing up to the 911 calls until hours later, and they're not even documenting this stuff because they don't want to leave behind a trail that people can look at so they can acknowledge this problem and stop this problem from happening in other places. And the city officials, the mayor, and a lot of the more powerful people in Springfield, Ohio, they're making mega amounts of money off of these immigrants. And that's something we'll have to talk about in a future video. But as of right now, it's becoming more and more undeniable
excuse me.
there is a problem in Springfield. So now,
What is that?
the powers that be, the mainstream media, and some of you all that will appear in my comment section, the conversation is changing from denying that anything is happening in Springfield to just labeling people with all types of labels if they acknowledge the problem. So now they're saying, oh, the people of Springfield are bigots, they're ists. They're ists, they're big bad ists that just hate people because of the color of their skin. Even though there's plenty of black people in Springfield, Ohio, speaking about this problem as well. Now, when it comes to people like me, listen, I will take the arrows. I will take the darts. I'm okay with people saying
This guy's kind of
about me. I'm okay
telling the truth.
bad things about me. I'm okay with people placing false labels on me. I'm tough. I can take it. I'm dedicated to the truth. I'm used to people getting pissed off at the truth. But some of these old ladies that are speaking out about the problems in their community, they're scared. They're scared to have these labels placed on them. You know, these women in their 60s and 70s, when you call them a bigot or you say they're a racist or something, it really hurts. It really hits deep for them because these words used to actually mean something in their day. Those words, those labels don't mean anything anymore, especially not to someone like me, because in the modern day, anyone you disagree with is now an ist or a bigot or a foe or what have you. So I don't care about those labels. But a lot of the older people in Springfield, they do care about those labels. So they're being intimidated not to speak out. But I want you to hear from a couple of them real quick. I'm going to roll these clips, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
Many of the Springfield residents who spoke out at this town hall meeting last night out here say they're not angry at these 15,000 Haitian migrants for settling here in their city. They don't blame them for wanting a better life, but they do blame the federal government and their local leaders, who they say just are not listening to them. So you can imagine how excited they were last night. Take a look when
Hi, Rain. Welcome in.
Ramaswamy showed up, got a big round of applause, got a bunch of cheers when he walked in. He essentially handed the mic over to more than 200 of these locals, let them sound off and vent about the issues they say this Haitian influx has caused for their little town. Take a listen.
I was watching the replay of the Vivek Ramaswamy and Springfield yesterday. These people are very angry. And they're not angry at the Haitians. They're angry at their own city government. You're in the middle of washing clothes. I just finished all my blankets, all my throw blankets that I put on my furniture. I just got all them out of the dryer and put them away.
I don't think I'm racist. I think Springfield is a very welcoming community.
I hope you guys are able to see what's happening here. People's communities are being invaded, and when they step up to say something about it, they're called the bad person. So you got Haitian immigrants in Springfield.
Hey, Mags. Happy Friday. I thought about you this morning. It's Friday. Mags' last day of work. What do you think, Mags? What do you think about what's happening in the world? I have a question. What do y'all think about Diddy? You think he's going to take a bunch? You think he's going to talk? He's going to squeal, and he's going to take a bunch of people down with him? Or will they Epstein him? It is exhausting. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
I know you're going to say you're a champion. Well, we won 2 championships. That's why y'all are going down. We only built for the dub. We ain't built for that.
I don't know. I haven't heard. I just watched a thing today, just a little bit ago, where Ron Yates was talking about it, and something about Kamala went to one of his house parties, whatever it was. I don't know. I just caught the end of it. He was going off, so I haven't rewound it or went back to watch it, finish watching it. They might have him on suicide watch. I don't think he's going to kill himself. I heard another rapper yesterday saying that he lives on an island somewhere, and he said he tried to get Diddy to come up to his island with him. He said, "You're going to get caught. You need to get out of there." He said they won't extradite you from this island, but he didn't listen. No, absolutely. Yeah. But if he knows anything, I want him to talk. Not that anything will happen to any of the people, but he's sick. A sick man.
What's the cheese's favorite kind of music?
Oh, he definitely knows plenty. That he does. We'll just see if he talks or if they get rid of him first. Because I think that's probably what's going to happen. I think we're all expecting it. And I think he's probably expecting it too.
But we kind of worked our way in there. I'm pretty funny as well.
Washer to dryer time. All right, Rain. I don't know where everybody's at. They must be in somebody else's chat. I'll wait a little bit, and then if not, then I'll shut it down.
Great food, being together. Is that a good one? It brings so much joy that I get to do that.
A lot of people said they were, you know what? I just had that conversation with somebody yesterday. We're too nice. We just like, okay, whatever. You're right. We need to start demanding. We need to stand up and demand, but people won't do it. I can't get anybody to do it. I can barely get anybody to go wave a flag with me. I don't know what's wrong with people, why they don't see this. Unless they just, I know a lot of people that will just like bury their head in the sand and act like, nothing's wrong. I'm like, you say that now, but What about your grandkids? What about your great grandkids? They have to live here. They have to live in this world that we leave them. Our parents and grandparents didn't leave us a world like that. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't see anybody live.
It's a tough pill to swallow as far as just.
So I don't know where. Everybody keeps telling me they're not getting any notifications at all from me. So I don't know what's going on. No notifications, and I was up to 400 and I forget how many, 430 maybe, and now I'm down to 420. I don't remember what it was. I had 430, and now I'm down to 420, I think. Let me go look. I don't know what I have. Yeah, 420. I'm back down to 420. All right, Megs. God bless you and your family. We love you. Don't work too hard tomorrow. Get you some sleep. Much love, Megs. Much love.
They're labeling the actual Americans, the actual residents of Springfield, Ohio. They're saying that they're the problem. So you could be a law-abiding citizen that's lived in your town forever, never did anything wrong. All of a sudden, they ship in 1,000 criminals, and in this case, 20,000 people.
Rain, I know. Just not far from me, they took in 3 busloads of Haitians, just dropped them off in a small town like Springfield. I'm just worried if they bring them here, there's no place to live. We have nothing. I just looked online at the apartment places for rent, not one place for rent.
Of what's coming to America, what's already in America. If you live in a place that's not impacted or affected by this, then eventually you will. And make no mistake about it. You see how things have shaken out in Springfield. When that time comes,
Rain, did you get a notification or did it just show up? Or did you just look? Because nobody's getting notifications from me, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure what to do about it. I will have to get a hold of YouTube and find out.
And that is unsustainable. This is something we cannot allow to continue festering and spreading throughout our country like a freaking virus. But for now,
did you get a notification, Rain? Or you just knew I was going live?
Hit that thumbs up. Share these videos. Always share these videos on social media. And while you do so, make sure you're subscribed.
Megs went to bed. He's got to work in the morning. Let me see if anybody's live. I don't see nobody live. Hey, Jericho. You think you got a notification? I know I've been getting texts for the last week that they're not getting any notifications. And I told them to unsubscribe and then scribe. You knew I was going live. Okay. All right, Rain. Thank you. So I don't know what's going on.
She got 4.5 million votes in the AG and DA and slept with 0.
You don't know that though. Do you know that? No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
You know she slept with 4.5 million people
I'm
in
sure
her
she
position
could
of power.
have. But the one
Wait,
person that
are
she
you
did
serious?
was the most important person.
Did you just say that she had to sleep with 4.5 million?
No.
My name is Steve.
Well, maybe everybody's tired tonight, and that's all right, because tomorrow night's game night, and I am going tomorrow to, it's called Pancake Breakfast Fly-In. Flea market, car show, farmer's market, antique tractors. I doubt if I go for breakfast because that's from, what time's breakfast? 8 a.m. to noon. I guess.
My family came from a communist country. They came from
I don't know. It doesn't say.
They came from Mexico. So I
It
don't
starts
see
at 8. So, but I want to be there.
ever made
This is cool. They do it every year.
that there's
I want to be there for the kiddie tractor pull. They have, it's adult supervised, of course, 4 classes, 3 to 4-year-olds, 5 to 6-year-olds, 7 to 8-year-olds, and 9 to 10-year-olds. I want to video that. That's going to be awesome. Oh yeah, I had that. Oh no, I didn't. It wasn't that. It was the Secret Service thing I had on today. So I'm gonna go film this tomorrow. I'm gonna go live stream it. Pancake breakfast, tractor pulls for kids, car shows, flea markets, all kinds of stuff going on. I did watch. No, I did not watch that. Or did I? No, I did not watch the J6 committee. I watched the Secret Service. No, I'm not, Rain. They know me. They'll be like, "You're not a kid. Get off the tractor." But the way they do it is so cool. And the kids they're farm kids. You know, they come from their grandpa's farm or their farm, their parents' farm. And they have, some of these kids can drive big tractors.
to black people. It doesn't make any sense. Also,
yeah, I heard that, Jericho. I heard that. Yeah. And who did they say denied it? I forget who he said denied it. Hi, Priscilla. Welcome in. Good to see you. Jericho, who denied it, though? It wasn't Pelosi or anybody like that. Who was it? I forget who he said it was, and I was shocked that it was, I forget who he said.
That's what they do. The Democrats have been going after him for years, even considering these.
Yeah, did you see that today? The J6 hearing today that Jericho's talking about?
A lot of his properties in the past, and I know that he hires a lot of minorities, so I don't believe that to be true. Okay, so your claim here is that, well, he actually didn't.
Yeah, I did too, Priscilla. I mean, I seen it, but I had already started another one. That's a problem with having the computer, the TV, and a phone, because I got different things going. Oh, that's what you got to find out and watch. Yeah, let me see, Jericho. I'm going to see if I can find it. They probably got it hid so good right now.
Yeah, because they've got no, there's no evidence. Yeah, actually, DOJ has been an illegitimate organization for a very long time. Okay. So they make a lot of statements, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna actually.
Yeah, see, there's
Happen at the end of the day. It was just a witch hunt.
10 months ago, 2 years ago, 10 months ago. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's Springfield. Yes, Tina, I did. No notification. That's what I figured. I'm looking for it, but I am not seeing it. I know it was on today. 2 years ago, 6 months ago.
Donald Trump said that because Barack Obama is black, he's obviously not a U.S. born citizen. So therefore,
no. Let me know when you find it. If you find it, Jericho, because I don't see it in here anywhere.
There was legitimacy questioning his birth certificate. Questioning his birth certificate. What is legitimacy? Questioning his family came from Kenya. How is he running for? Wait, Donald Trump's mother is a Scottish immigrant. Should we question his birth certificate? They came here through the legal process. He didn't come here through the legal process. Wait, so you're saying that Obama's parents were undocumented migrants? One second, I just want to clarify.
Did you get all your adulting done, Tina? Oh, I hate when people are on TV and they just argue. Man. Let me see if I can find it on here.
TD Jakes has been making some moves this year.
Okay, hold on.
As if something major is going to happen. In fact,
wait a minute. Oh, that's Benny Johnson. I bet Benny Johnson had it. Let me look. I bet he did it. Let me look. Benny Johnson. Oh yeah, it says right here, Diddy is on suicide watch after after denial of bail. Look, go to Benny Johnson. Trump vindicated bombshell. Report proves J6 was a setup. 6 hours ago from Benny Johnson. There's a Secret Service one. I watched that. There's the assassination. You had a head start tonight. Well, that's good. Yeah, look under Benny Johnson. I don't know if that's the panel or what it is, but he let me see. We'll see. Poor Diddy. He deserves everything he gets. Let me put this on here for you guys. Maybe we'll see what this is. Let me see if I can find it over here. We'll go to Benny Johnson. YouTube. Okay. Okay, hold on, guys. We're going to play this for a minute. I don't think I'll be in trouble for playing this. If I am, I'll take the whatever. It's from Benny Johnson. Hi, Barbara. Welcome in. Good to see you. You even ate a sandwich? Wow. Oh.
Set the dogs on me. Here's this one.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Have you ever witnessed something happen that just doesn't seem real? Like an earth-shattering, life-changing moment? Maybe something personal for you. For many, it's the JFK assassination. There's still people alive today that saw that happen, and yeah, it just doesn't. It's like a scene out of a movie. They still can't comprehend it, and in many ways, it wasn't actually real. Certainly, wasn't what they told us. For some, it was the Challenger shuttle launch explosion, millions watching live. The shuttle blows up. I mean, it's like, that's horrifying. The Twin Towers collapsing for many. Donald Trump getting shot. Donald Trump getting sworn in as president. From like, whoa, like, how is that even happening? You say when you witness something like that, and millions of people have those moments. They'll never forget where they were when that stuff happened. I had a moment. I was living in Washington, D.C.
Come on, Benny, get to it here.
Time, and I went jogging, and I couldn't believe it when the entire nation's capital was taken over by the military. And these are scenes they want you to forget, but the reason why this had to happen would have looked like, and guess who else would agree with me? Donald Trump.
I was there in the Oval Office days before January 6th when the president executed his authority to authorize the National Guard. And we've covered that. He cannot order them. He cannot hijack the military and order them deployed domestically. After President Trump's authorization, we immediately sent the Secretary of the Army, who is responsible for the National Guard writ large, to Mayor Bowser and the Capitol Police, controlled by then Speaker Pelosi, because as the governing authorities of the Washington District area, they have to make a National Guard request pursuant to a presidential authorization before the military can go ahead and deploy National Guard troops across anywhere in America.
Kash Patel has told us dozens of times that Donald Trump ordered the National Guard to the Capitol. Why didn't that order get followed? We've believed Cash, of course.
What happened to Rain?
And we know that this is something that's true because you can see the documentation for it. Well, now we actually know. Now we know. We have the
Rain was
smoking
on
gun
Freedom Corner. I don't
that
know what you're talking
proves
about.
in his own hand and in his own writing that there was a conspiracy to defy the sitting president of the United States of America, to break the chain of command, to exhibit what would be a military coup of the United States, because it would take an unelected general and put him in charge of the president, and not the
There's
other way
Rain.
around.
Hi, Amber.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome in.
what's been revealed in Congress is the most shocking thing I've seen in quite a long time, although not surprising. Congressman Barry Loudermilk says President Trump directed senior DoD leaders to ensure events on January 6th were safe. They ignored his guidance, politicized optics concerns over security, and pushed a flawed narrative in their IG report. The American people deserve the full truth. Here we go. Transcripts show President Trump's directives to Pentagon leadership to keep January 6th safe were deliberately ignored. What is this? Pentagon leadership prioritized concerns over optics over their duties to protect lives, says Chairman Loudermilk. President Trump met with senior Pentagon leaders and directed them to make sure that all the events on January 6th were safe. It's very concerning. These senior Pentagon officials ignored President Trump's guidance and misled congressional leaders to believe that they were doing their job when they were not. The DoD's IG report is fundamentally flawed. It does not draw conclusions from the interviews that they conducted, but pushes a narrative to keep their hands clean.
Absolutely, Jericho.
We have many questions. Well, what is the narrative here? The narrative is that Mark Milley, you remember this guy?
Yep.
Mark Milley personally heard from President Trump. President Trump say, use the National Guard to guard Congress. Put the National Guard inside and outside the U.S. Capitol building. House, Senate, I want the whole place guarded. So now Congress has definitive proof that Mark Milley was responsible for stopping the National Guard from protecting the U.S. Capitol, therefore ending any chance that there would ever be a January 6th. They either set up, and here's the question.
Barbara.
Were they setting it up for optics? Right? Do you really believe the optics lie? Or worse and far more nefarious, was all of January 6th a setup? Breaking transcripts reveal President Trump did, in fact, notify top Pentagon officials' desire for National Guard deployment. General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, January 3rd, 2021, 3 days before January 6th. The president says, hey, look at this. This is going to be a large amount of protesters here on January 6th. Let's make sure you have sufficient National Guard soldiers to make sure it's a safe event. President says, hey, I don't care if you use the Guard or soldiers or active duty soldiers, whatever you have to do, just make sure that it's safe. He says, this is from the House Oversight Committee.
That's what he told.
House Administrative Subcommittee on Oversight. See the quotes themselves. So wait a second. This is proof that it was an inside job. This news is, of course, breaking around the world. Trump did, in fact, notify top Pentagon officials his desire for National Guard deployment on January 6th, according to transcripts, and they defied him. They decided, Mark Milley decided that he was going to ignore orders from the president and just do what he wants to do. And what he wants to do then is set up effectively a deep state coup.
I'm not real sure.
Because what they were trying to do was damage Donald Trump so he could never run for president again.
I'm trying to say, I guess. He was listening to
hot damn, they came close. And thousands of Americans rot in jail.
That's right.
Because of this.
Well, there we go. We have it. That's it. So, hey, Tammy. Tammy, I saw something last night. What did I see? God, my memory is so bad. Somebody. Give it to me. Oh my goodness, I got indigestion. And all I ate today was some beans and cornbread. Oh, I'm a racist. That was pretty good. Tammy, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, so what are they going to do about it, Jericho? That's what I want to know. Yes, it has. It's horrible, Priscilla. I just can't imagine. And now you see what they're doing. They're making it to where we won't even be allowed to protest and let our voices be heard because they're going to make sure they're protected now. So they must already have it planned out what they're going to do, how they're going to cheat and how they're going to win. It's already planned out. They've got it figured out. So that's why they're going to do it that way, because they know it'll be more, even more Americans than it was the last time. Or, I don't know. Who's at the hospital? What did I miss? Are they taking Priscilla's thing away? What's going on? Yeah, you're welcome, Jericho. Because I knew I'd started to see it today, but then I was also watching something else. I was watching the Secret Service hearing, and I said I'd go back to that, and then I forgot. But yeah, I'm glad I found it too. Oh, okay. I see Tammy's feeding the dogs and her husband and herself. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, poor Diddy. Wait a minute. Urgent care? What are you talking about? Oh, Sean had to go to urgent care today. Is he okay? He's still sick? He's in Chicago? What's he doing in Chicago? Yes, we can pray for Sean, but what is he doing in Chicago? Oh, man, that hurt. Yes, let's pray for Sean right now. Oh, he lives in Chicago? Oh, okay. Father, we come to you tonight and we lift our brother Sean up in prayer, Lord. We lift him up to you, Father God, for you touch him, Lord. He is not feeling well, Father God. I pray that his health returns to normal, Lord. I pray that whatever's going on, that you heal him, Father God. Help him to get better. He does so much work, Lord, for you, Father. He does what you want all of us to do, Father God, and he gets out there and does it. Father, I ask you to touch him, heal him, help him to start feeling better very soon. And Father, the same for Sanal. Sanal's been sick, not feeling well. I heard he went to the doctor today, not sure what's going on, but we just pray for Sanal that he starts feeling better too, Lord. So we just bless both of these young men, Lord, as they do your work, Father. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. What comment, Tina? Man, I miss everything. I can't wait to have surgery and I can see again. So what's going on was that, how long ago was that? It was 4 days ago. Keanu Reeves. There's something on my TV that says breaking news, but it was 4 days ago. Joe Rogan just exposed the whole damn thing about Keanu Reeves. Guess I missed that one. Must be something going around. Miss Tina was sick last night, or maybe today too. She wasn't feeling well. I did not know Sean lived in Chicago. I thought he lived in D.C. Oh, okay. You're talking about, yeah. Yeah, you probably have to be careful about, you know who. They don't want to make him angry. Because You had it oh, you did have it 3 weeks ago, Jericho. That's right, you did. Yeah. Yep, they can't stand the truth. I will be so glad when our world gets back to the way it should have been. Should be people start caring about one another, even people that you don't like or that don't like you. Just care about them, pray for them. I just don't. That's what I want to happen. I want everybody to love one another. I was telling Rain, I was watching the thing with Vivek today in Springfield, Ohio. That town is completely divided between Trump and Harris. The Trump people want their city back like it was. They don't mind helping. They're not mad at the migrants. They're mad at their own city government. The Harris supporters are calling all those that are fussing about it white supremacists and all that stuff, and it's just totally insane. It's just crazy. But I think there's more Trump supporters than there are Harris supporters, but there's still some there and they get pretty upset. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Priscilla. I don't even see a button to hit. I guess I have to do it over here because there ain't one on mine. Shame on you, Tammy. You didn't hit the... I can't even find mine. Well, there it is. I found it. There it is. I found it. I found it. Now I can hit the thumbs up too. I think. Heck yeah. Woohoo. Yeah. My cat's sleeping up there on her tower. She got this huge tower. She was sleeping on the hammock. And she moved up there. She's afraid. She's got to stay with me so nobody takes her and eats her. I showed JLR showed somebody in Springfield, Ohio. He was the something king, the king of, I forget what it was, but he lives in a real fancy. He's a Haitian, and he lives in a fancy house, drives fancy cars, and he makes buku money. Whatever he does, I don't know. Let me see who this guy is. Oh, is this him? Yeah, Migrant King. Migrant King, Springfield, Ohio. George 10. That's his name, George 10. Migrant King, George 10, and First Diversity Criminal he's under investigation. And the governor and the mayor are involved. Uh-oh. We'll just leave that there until I can read it and make sure it's not. Sometimes some people like to exaggerate things that aren't true. You know his name isn't Rain and Blood. No, it's not. We are, Jericho. You're absolutely right. And it bothers me because Springfield's not that far from me. And then Findlay, Ohio, they got 3 busloads in day before yesterday. And that's really even closer than Springfield. If they try to bring him here, we don't have no place for him. I looked tonight. I was curious to see if we had any rentals. There's nothing for rent. We don't have anything. We are a really small farm town. Our population here is about 8,000 people. It used to be 10, but the last I heard it was like 8,000 and some odd. So we don't have anything. We barely have jobs. All the factories closed down. GE was the last one that closed down during in 21. It closed. Timken is still there, but it employs temporary people. They don't hire nobody full time anymore. And Swan Rubber that made garden hose, they're closed. There's nothing here. That's it. Both boat factories closed. Yeah, same here, Priscilla. We're very small. We don't even have a sit-down restaurant. All we have is fast food. We have Wendy's and McDonald's, a Hardee's, and a Wendy's and McDonald's, a Hardee's, and a Arby's. That's it. We don't have no restaurant. We have one grocery store. Yeah, that's what I heard, Priscilla. Some guy was talking about it, that they had 50 job openings and not one permanent resident of Springfield got the jobs. All the migrants got the jobs. Every single one of them. Oh, I saw that. I didn't know. I was wondering where that was. I saw that they were there, but I wasn't sure. I didn't realize it was in Pennsylvania. Oh, we do have a Bob Evans. I forgot. We do have a Bob Evans. Amber, yes. That's where I live. But I live north. I'm about 25 minutes, no, about 25 miles from Mansfield, west of Mansfield, Ohio. They do need to be angry, but I don't know if they will get angry. Yeah, not the migrants. Absolutely. I agree, Mickey. Not the migrants. It's not their fault. If it was us, we would go someplace else for a better life, right? So when they were offered it, they don't know what's going on. So it's not them. It's the people that are bringing them, the people that are telling them. It's our government, our officials, our city officials, our federal government. That's who's doing it. Yeah. The businesses, because of who they hired. Yeah, I get it. They are, well, they're so divided though, Priscilla. And that's part of the problem too, Mickey, is that people don't want to work as I used to work when I was working. I'm retired now, but when I worked. We were not afraid to work. We did our job and we took pride in our job. Now, nobody wants to work. These young kids don't want to work. I'm like, nah, I don't want to work. And the girls just want to have babies and not take care of them and collect welfare. That's just it. That's what they say. Why would I work when I can have kids and my mom will take care of the kids and I can collect welfare? Why? Yes, it was. Yep, sure was, Timmy. You worked the fry station in high school? I worked a boat factory in high school. I waxed molds for Baja boats. If you ever see a Baja boat out on the water, I probably had something to do with it. Baja or a Checkmate, because I worked at Checkmate boats too, but they're both closed down. Tina was a fry girl. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to work because the city officials totally lied about Trump, said that he started all that. I heard about that long before Trump ever said anything. I have friends in Springfield. They were telling me about it before Trump ever said anything. That's exactly what they are. Exactly. Political pawns. These poor people have no idea. And once the election's over, it's going to be horrible for them because they think that they're coming to a better country, and it's going to turn into what they just came from and left their families. That's the part that really angers me. That these people left and traveled for so long, or however they got here, left their families, their loved ones, to come here to make a better life, to help their families. It's not going to be that way. I'm afraid if it goes the other way, that's not going to be that way. This country will turn into what they ran away from. Not all of them were flown in. I was watching the border. There was a lot of Haitians coming across at the border too. They may have been flown into the city, but yeah. It does, Tammy, but I mean, yeah. But if you think about it, if we had to live like they live, we would be doing the same thing. I would. I know I would. I wouldn't care how I got there. I'd just have to go. I'd have to help myself and my family. That's all most of them are doing. Yes, there are bad people that are coming over, but for the most part, it's not. And and I don't care. What I care about is to do it legally. Please, just do it legally. I don't have a problem with any of that. Just do it legally. And I'm angry at our government and our city, our leaders, our state, nothing. I mean, I don't know. I think it's ridiculous that we have to suffer because of it, and our kids are going to have to suffer, and our grandkids, and yeah, exactly. And Priscilla, here's another thing that bothers me. I was reading in New York, the Haitian or the illegal immigrants, they can't afford to move out, so they're still in these hotels, and they want out, or wherever they're at, hotels and shelters and whatever. They want out. I don't blame them, but they don't have no money. So now the state of New York is saying that they will give them $4,000 a month plus their food stamps and vouchers to get a place to live. I'm sorry, I don't get very much money on retirement. I struggle to pay my bills, and I can't get anything because I make $27 over the allotment. $27. It's ridiculous. And I worked 45 years and paid my taxes and paid my Medicare. And I'm not the only one. There's a whole lot of people just like me that can't make it. Well, Roy, I don't have a problem with where they come from. I have a problem with that we have people in your own country starving to death. It also says in the end times, foreigners will come and take over your country. And that's exactly what is happening right now. Yes, countries had borders back then. You try to come into a country, there's going to be a war right there at the border. It's not going to happen. I say anybody that thinks it's okay, give us your address. We'll go load up some immigrants and bring them to your house, and you can take care of them. You can feed them. You can clothe them. You can teach them English, send their kids to school. You pay for all of it. You be responsible for them. I can't do it. I'm old and disabled. And I'm barely making it myself. And nobody gives a crap about me. That's what they should do. Just take up a thing and ask people who wants them, who can afford to take care of them. If you can afford it, then fine, do it. But I say, if you can afford it, why aren't you taking care of the homeless veterans in our country, in your country? Why are you just leaving them like that? I mean, I don't have any where I live, but I've seen many, many, many. Columbus, Ohio has a lot of them. I was homeless as a kid myself, not because I wanted to be, but because we didn't have a choice. Nobody helped us. Nobody cared about me. Nobody cared about my other siblings that were living on the streets or living in a car. Nobody cared. So if people say, well, it's their fault they're homeless, it's not their fault they're homeless. Trust me, it wasn't my fault I was homeless. That's why I do what I can do for people, for the homeless, those in need in my country. Seen who before? Oh, yeah. You're right, Tina. I have too. Did you take care of it? And I'm having a hard time seeing. That's another thing. I mean, look at the strain it's putting on the hospitals and things like that. It's horrible. We don't get free stuff. These people get $4,000 on a card, free rent. What did the lady say? $2,000 on food stamps? Are you kidding me? I don't get nothing. Yeah, he did. He's out. He went bye-bye. Welcome in, Val. We're just ranting. I'm ranting about everything. People always have to come in here and get me started. Well, you know what, Mickey? There's nothing we can do about that, right? How are you going to fix that? How are you going to make Amazon pay taxes? Because if Amazon pays taxes, what do you think our government's going to do with those taxes? It's not going to improve your life or my life or any American's life. It's going to improve the government's life. They're going to take that money for themselves. Government was not supposed to be like it is. They were not supposed to keep that as a career. They were not supposed to get rich with it and the American people get poor. That's not how it works. It wasn't supposed to work that way. Well, the only way it's going to get fair again is go back to the way the Constitution said and the way the government was supposed to be. Our government has gotten too big, way too big, and it needs to be shrunk back down to where it was when our founding fathers founded. Maybe a little bit bigger, but not like it is now. Not like, let's send $500 billion over to Europe or over to Australia so they can study how whales mate. Why? Who cares? Yeah, exactly, Jericho. Absolutely, Tracy. And that's what, I feel bad for anybody that's living in a horrible place. But we have people in our own country living in a horrible place. We have children being raped. We have children being molested. We have children being beaten. We have children being starved. Nobody cares about them. But let's go some other country and bring those kids over here. So, hey, we can lose them all and keep giving them to the people that are hurting them. It's ridiculous. Right. I think so too, Tina. We don't need what it is right now. Just in my town, there's a lot of people that can't afford to eat. They cannot afford to buy food. So the church has lunch and dinner every single day, 7 days a week, for the people that cannot afford to buy food and eat. So that's a 7 days a week thing, 365 days a year. Absolutely, Jericho. I get so worked up over it, and I don't want to because I don't want anybody to think I'm angry at them, but it's just, I've lived it. I've lived that life. I know what it's like to be hungry. I know what it's like to not have a home. I know what it's like to be beaten. I know all that stuff. Been through it. And I feel bad for any country. Yes, God says we are to take care of them, but he also said we have to take care of our own people. Take care of the widows. Take care of the children. Or we're not even doing that. And you want to bring a whole nother nation into our country. It doesn't make sense. We don't have enough housing. We don't have enough hospitals. It's ridiculous. True, we do, Mickey, but am I being censored? How can you tell? Other than nobody's getting notifications, I get that, yeah. Is that what you're talking about, Tina? Oh, is it one of, oh, I don't know who's doing it. YouTube, I suppose, but I don't have it set up that way. But maybe it's because I'm going through YouTube because, again, oh, it was allowed. All right. It's probably because I'm not streaming. I'm streaming right through YouTube because I can't afford to do any of the other ones. And StreamYard or Prism, I'm just having a hard time with being able to stream online with it on my laptop. Huh. I don't see anything that they would remove it for. Oh, okay. I figured, Val. A lot of people are not getting it. And a lot of people are being unsubscribed to it. That's why I say make sure you're not being unsubscribed. Yeah, I can't see. My eyesight is so bad. But you wait till after Monday and then October 10th when the other eye's done. I'll be able to see. I won't let nothing get by me. But right now, there's a lot of stuff that gets by me that I can't see. See, that's another thing. There's people that can go and get free medical, free eye surgeries, free everything. And then there's people who can't, who have to pay for it. Even though they have insurance, they still have to pay out of pocket for it. That is, and well, I have to watch what I say because I don't want to. Did they see better? Because I know I have a hard time. I can't see, like I can't even see any writing on my TV, and it's like 8 feet away from me. Oh, that's good, Mickey. Good. Well, they said I'd still have to wear glasses for up close because I have astigmatisms in both eyes. Yeah, me too. I started wearing glasses. I turned 5 in September and I had to do an exam first before school. And yeah, I had to get glasses. Yes, I know. It's so hard, Priscilla. So hard. I wish I could go back to work. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, Mickey. That's good. No, they can't. Absolutely, they can't. They stand in line forever. I don't. It's horrible. It is. I feel bad for the people in Springfield. Yeah, copay. That's with my eye surgery. At first they said it was going to be $1,000 copay per eye, but now it's, I just got it the other day, $665 per eye. And my insurance will pay the rest. And a lot of people say, well, we need just free health care. Well, that's not going to help anything, because if that's the case, everybody's going to go to the doctor for every little ache and pain they have. The doctor's offices are going to be filled up. The hospitals are going to be filled up. And people that really need to go won't be able to get in. Oh, okay, Tracy. You got to get to work, get some gas for your broom. I filled up. I usually don't fill up my car, but when I got my check on the first, I filled up my car. So I have a full tank of gas. Hi, Darlene. Welcome in. See, I wanted to move to where I could get senior rent, cheaper rent for seniors, but we only have 2 places in this town and nobody's moving out. So I'm stuck here where I could be paying like $300 a month instead of $650 a month, which is cheap compared to other places, but not when you don't get that much money. I kept waiting for somebody to move out, and nobody's moving out because they can't find nowhere else to move to. They need to build another senior housing place in this town. But a population of 8,000, a little over 8,000, they're not going to do that. I wish they would, though. Oh, no, absolutely not. Yeah. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I will be live tomorrow, probably. I'm not going to go to the pancake. I'm not having pancakes, so I'm not going to the breakfast. 8 to noon is pancakes. So I will be there probably around, what time does this start? Probably around 1 o'clock, because I want to watch the kitty. I'll video the kitty tractor pull, the little kids with their tractors. I'll do that tomorrow. And there's a car show, RC airplanes, drones. Oh, baked goods. Oh, I better not. No baked goods. No. So yeah, there's a car show, flea market. I'll be live streaming that tomorrow. I have to make sure all my stuff's charged up tonight. No, little kids. No. Kiddie, KIDDY, tractor pull. Adult supervised. 4 classes, 3 and 4-year-olds, 3 to 4-year-olds, 5 to 6-year-olds, 7 to 8-year-olds, and 9 to 10-year-olds. Registration starts at 1 and the poll starts at 2 p.m. And then there'll be the FAA is going to have presentations. Oh, that's going to be cool. The Laura somebody is doing a presentation of Aerial Nurse Corps of America. Bounce houses for the kids, baked goods, flea market, car show. Yeah, it'll be cool. Hi, Shannon. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. You'll have to send me where I can get some of that at, Shannon, where you're getting yours at. I just don't want to go to a Christian bookstore because how do I know that's really from Jerusalem? You know what I mean? Even though it's a Christian bookstore, people lie. Look at T.D. Jakes hanging out with Diddy. And I've been to his church in Texas too. Yeah, those are cool, aren't they, Amber? I love watching the little kids. Oh, awesome, Val. That's awesome. Praise God. That is awesome. I'm so happy. He gets to go back to work Monday. That's awesome. Good for him. And God is so good. Pastor T.D. Jakes, if you know him, he's from Texas. Big time pastor. I went to his church a few times when I lived in Texas. Massive church this man has. Massive. It was so big so many people, we couldn't even get inside. We had to be on the outside in rooms to watch it on TV. And it's like that every Sunday. And I would have never, I really liked him. He's a black pastor. I thought he was great, but I guess not. He's mixed up with you know who. I saw the video of him, so he was on video and I was shocked. Dancing with girls and acting all funny. Rain and Blood scared? What's he scared for? Yeah, God is good. That's awesome. I love to hear stories like that, Val. The broom. Oh. Tina needs a new broom. I cut all the straw off of her broom. All the thing you sweep with the straw. Yeah. I need a new mop. I was mopping my kitchen floor the other day and it was a rag mop, you got to squeeze it out. And I'm just mopping away. And all of a sudden I hear the mop got real light. And then I heard it scratch the floor. The whole thing fell apart. So now I got to buy a new one. I don't know what kind to get. I love those rag mop ones. The ones you gotta, I don't want the ones you gotta squeeze to get the water out of. I think they do a better job. The other ones, the sponge ones, I don't like. So at least I have an excuse not to mop right now. Oh, okay. Let me get that. Thank you. Cool. I will do that. Try bribing a janitor. Works for Tina. Tina, you work for a janitor? I need a new mop. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Rain. Try bribing a janitor. It works for Tina. I don't know a janitor. No, I don't know a janitor. And they always have those industrial ones, and they'd be too heavy for me. Oh, got you, Rain. She bribes janitors for brooms, so maybe you can bribe. Maybe. If it's not heavy. I probably could if it's not heavy. Let me read this. Right. I will order me some of that. So it was nice to have Mickey back tonight. It was nice to hear the guys. Oh, yes. I know, Val. Been there, done that. Do you have any, oh, how do I want to say it? Limitations, Val, since your stroke? Hey, Broken. Good to see you. Priscilla. That was funny. Feeling nauseous today. Well, something's going around. So Tina was feeling nauseous yesterday and today. So, and a couple of our Patriot friends are not feeling well. So, no throwing up in the room. This is a vomit-free room. Okay, Rain. Rain's got to go get his clothes out of the dryer. It might be an internet bug. Oh, you want a chauffeur? That would be nice. I don't know that I could have the strength to blow it, but yeah, that would be cool. I love to hear those things. Oh, rainbow. Oh, Tina, I think you started something. Do you have a prayer cloth, Shannon? I have a prayer cloth. I hope it's not. Jeff will be in big trouble. Maybe, Darlene. God has you on a path. Yes, he does. We are all on a path. We were left here and raised up for this time. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Well, you've come a long way, Val. Very long way. I was a little bit more lucky. When I had my first one at 16, it wasn't so bad. But then when I had one in 2016, I couldn't talk and I couldn't move my left side for a long time. I had to go through physical therapy for my arms and my leg on my left side. But now the only thing I have, praise God, is short-term memory. My short-term memory is horrible. So we'll keep you in prayer, Val. I have one that I got from, who did I get it from? It's from Jerusalem, but I forget who I got it from. If I made a donation, they send you a gift, and this is what they sent me. Okay. I never can fold it back up like they had it, but that's all right. And I wear this when I pray. Isn't it beautiful? Let me put it up here and show you. I just love it. It's got the writing on it. It's got all of this on it, and it's got writing on this side as well. Now I'll never get it folded back up like they had it, but I love it. And it's from Jerusalem. I don't know if I can read that. I don't know. I can't see it. But this is all in Hebrew, so I couldn't read that. Yeah, this is all in Hebrew. I love it. I love to wear it when I pray. I can't quite figure out how to put it on like they did, but it's beautiful. I love it. And I got it. I didn't know I was getting it, but it was a donation. I forget who it was, some church online. And so I did it. And I figured I'd get like a little Bible or something, but they sent me this, and it's beautiful. I love it. It is. I love it. And there's paperwork with it. I don't have it in here. It's in my bedroom. Because before I had this, I always prayed in my bedroom with it. Now I do it in here in the mornings. So, but I think the paperwork's in my bedroom, and it has the name of the church and everything. But I just did it for a donation, not knowing that I was getting this. So I was pretty shocked when I got this. And it's an online church. I don't remember what it is. I don't know, Rain. It probably says on the paperwork, I would imagine. I would have to look at the paperwork. I think the instructions say to wash, send it to Rain. That's what it says. To wash this, send it to Rain. It is handmade. I think it looks like and feels like it is. It's got all the writing in it that is just like sewn in. It's really nice. Rain has laundry on the brain. Yes, he does. So I like that. I'm going to keep that forever. I was very happy to get that because, like I said, I was expecting maybe a little Bible or something. It just said a free gift. It didn't say what it was. And I'm like, well, I like to give to churches that I watch online. So I said, oh, I'll just give it anyway. I don't know what it is. Doesn't matter what it is. And then when that came, I was like, we're going to air mail laundry to Rain. Mine's all done. I don't have very much. It's just me. I just had, I already did it. I did it like last Sunday, so I don't really have anything. Not that much. He's going to come and do your laundry. Rain, you better get it. Tina's waiting. Did Broken leave? Oh, he's still in here. Or no, that's Tammy. He's got a flag kind of like yours, Tammy. It's easier for me to find people by their little things beside their name because I can't read the words. Oh, there he is. Oh, his flag's not upside down, though. Did you take anything for your sickies? Any way you want to, Tammy. Interpret it any way you want to. Take some Coca-Cola syrup. If you don't have any, just pour some Coke in a cup and let it get the fizz all out of it and then drink it. I used to do that for my kids whenever they get an upset stomach, and it really helped them. All right, Tracy, we love you. Thank you for coming in. Sweet dreams. God bless you. Kisses for Teddy. We love you. Amber's leaving too. All right, Amber. God bless you. Thank you for coming in. Sweet dreams. Have a great night. Oh, you're plugged up? Yeah, see, that's going around. That's what Sean and Sanal, both of them, had to go to the doctor for it. They just didn't feel good. And I had a sinus infection a couple weeks ago and had to go get antibiotics. Bless you, Amber. We love you. Thank you for coming in. Look at that. We got 16 in the room and 17 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Woohoo. Good job. Yes, I like that. I do. So tomorrow night, I found some neat trivia too. What time does this end tomorrow? I'm going to make sure I'm back by J6 time. 6 o'clock. I won't stay till 6. I'll go. This starts at 2. So I'll probably get there at 1 and walk around and see everything. And then do the kitty tractor pull and maybe the flea market or something. And then head home. So I'm home for J6. Pain pills. Wow, wait a minute, I missed that. What are you taking pain pills for? It's not my stomach as much as my head. You got a headache? Did you check your blood pressure broken? You probably should do that if you haven't. I'm not a doctor. I've just experienced things. Yeah, you should check your blood pressure. Oh, it's fine. Okay. 20 hours. Man, I wish I could sleep 20 hours. I can't sleep that long. I'm sleeping in tomorrow. I don't have to be anywhere until 1 o'clock, so I'm sleeping in. Yeah, where is Jamie? Speaking to Jamie, where's she been? I never see her anymore. Every now and then, but not very often. Really? Well, that's not good. And what is your oxygen level when you're sleeping? What is your heart rate? Your resting heart rate? Those are things to watch for. I have to watch mine. That's why I have this watch, because if mine gets, when I'm sleeping, if my heart rate gets down to like 59, then my alarm goes off and wakes me up. Oh, is she? God bless her. She's awesome. She works hard. Yeah, this is a Fitbit. I got it through my insurance, my Medicare, because I have so many problems. And then I got now listen to this. I got this the other day because I never answer my phone to numbers I don't know. So I got this as a message if I didn't delete it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, this is what it said. It said, "Hi, me. My name is Amy. I'm a nurse case manager with Ohio Health, closely with your Dr. Ayler's office. I just proactively reached out to some of his patients each month to check in and see how things are going, as well as make sure that you're aware of our free care management services. I will send you an introduction letter in my chart just so you can see how my team thinks. Wait a minute, just so you can see how my team thinks. We think that, oh my gosh, what is this? It was to see how my team thinks that me and my team can do to assist you. Should you, oh my gosh. I'm going to read it like it says, but it was dictated while she was talking on leaving a voicemail. This doesn't make any sense. I can assist you should you need anything, and then I will try calling back if I don't hear back from you, please reach out. Have a great day and let me know if you need anything." So what do they want to do? I guess I should go to my chart and read it. I don't know. So they're reaching out for something. Sanal, how are you feeling? We were just talking about you. You and Sean both, because Sean's not feeling well either. What did the doctor say today? Feeling a little better. A viral infection. Oh, really? Did you get medication, some antibiotics or anything? Well, I don't know if you get them for a viral infection now. What? New orders? What? Uh-oh. What is this? Preview. Okay, well, hopefully you start feeling better. Honey and garlic. Honey, yeah, but garlic, I'm not sure. Oh, you're welcome. Sanal, you're welcome. Well, it says I have a message, but I can't find it. So let me go up here. I don't see no message. Oh, healthcare letters. That's probably where it's at. Yes. Let's see what she said. Oh, your primary care provider, Dr. Ayler, feels you may benefit from working with the care management team. Our team wishes to partner with you to help you meet your health goals. The team includes a nurse, social worker, community health worker, health coach, dietitian, and pharmacist. This team is here to support and assist you in reaching your health goals, providing education about all your medical conditions, connecting you with resources, arranging follow-up appointments and testing, supporting and making lifestyle changes, connecting you with transportation, which I already have, and financial assistance would be awesome. Answering questions, Cool. I'm going to reach out to them Monday. BP is 95 over 72. That 95. Okay, so 95. That's kind of. No, Tammy, I didn't. Why'd you delete me? Do you just now delete me now? How come you can't have done it just now? So add me back, Tammy. Oh, last night. Oh, did you add me back? Are you talking about in Facebook? Because I can add you back, or you can just look for me. Okay, Tina, let's go. What is a gluten-free diet? Is that it? I looked this up, but wanted to know. I have no idea. I just look and see at the store. It says gluten-free, so then I buy it. I buy everything gluten-free. They have macaroni, stuff, everything. You can get everything. Oh, my phone number. All right, I'll send it to you in a message on Facebook. I buy a lot of gluten-free. My granddaughter is she has to have gluten-free everything. Hi, Lona, welcome in. Everything she has is gluten-free. Everything. And she's been eating that way her whole life. Well, since she was probably about 4, I say. So I'll check with her, but no one would. I'm lost. Tina, who are you checking with? Oh, in the morning. Oh, you're talking to Sanal. Okay. Yeah. I can ask my daughter because my granddaughter's always been gluten-free. And I buy a lot of stuff gluten-free too, because I think sometimes that's what causes me issues. If I eat a lot of breads and things like that. Oh, vegetables? I don't know about vegetables. Okay, Val. Let's just find out. It says all vegetables are naturally gluten-free. You can eat a wide variety to get the vitamins and minerals you need. A few examples are zucchini, green beans, peas, lettuce, carrots, eggplant. You ever see an eggplant? Have you? I haven't. I've never been up a chicken's butt that far. Cauliflower, onions, so pretty much anything. What foods to avoid? These are the foods you should avoid, Tina. Cereals, breads, and other grain products that include wheat, rye, barley, or oats. This includes white or whole wheat flour, including cookies, crackers, cakes, and most baked goods. Semolina, and most other baked goods. Bread, crumbs, most pastas, and malt. Most pastas, bread crumbs, and malt. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. So no beer. Yes, veggies are okay. Veggies are okay. Is it celiac disease? Or is it just, let's see if potatoes have gluten. Potatoes are gluten-free. Real potatoes, not frozen potatoes, because I'm sure they're full of You just have to read it and look on the box and see. I told you. Yeah, so beer is not gluten-free. Yeah, just grains. Celiac disease. Because that sounds familiar. I think that's what my granddaughter might have had, but I'm not 100% sure. Your mom has that? Oh, okay. So no beer, Tina. Sorry. Did Jericho just leave us? He just like walked out the door and just left. Didn't say goodbye. Broken. He's in the bathroom. Okay. Oh, Broken Patriot. You're funny, funny, funny guy. Hey, Broken. Can you tell me how to use Prism on a laptop? Oh, I bet he is right. He didn't even close the door. He let the buzzards in. Oh, gonna have to have a talk with him. Don't go in there for 35 or 45 minutes. Okay. Yep. Veggies are good. Oh, you never used it? Okay. Well, I'm using just YouTube Studio. That's what I'm using. It's the easiest for me. And that's what I'm using until I can get some money together. Now I might, depends on what bills I got this month. I might be able to, oh no, I'm not paying $45 for StreamYard. That is totally ridiculous. Not doing it. Now I did use that Restream. I like that. Oh, sure you do, Tina. You probably never had a beer in your life. Except the one that you drank with Danny Boy over in English Rose's chat, where you guys were dancing all over the place. That's the only beer you've ever drank in your life. I know. It's very expensive. It was, when I was getting it, it was, I want to say $29 a month. And now it's $44.99, so $45 a month. I'm not paying that. That's insane. You'd rather have a Jack and Coke? Ugh. No more cereal for Tina. I wonder about sugar. Let's check sugar. Is sugar gluten-free? Probably so, because it's not, doesn't have any wheat or flour and stuff like that in it. Just have to, when you go to the store, look for gluten-free. Jack and Coke. I never drank, so I can't stand the smell of alcohol when somebody's drinking. I have PTSD and I have flashbacks, so yeah, not good. Tammy be mean? Never. Never, never. I had a beer left over in my refrigerator in a bottle. I don't even know what kind it was. My nephew left it here, and that was, let me see. He left here in April, so May, June, July, August, September, 5 months. It's not in there anymore. I gave it to my grandson. I said, "Take this home. You guys can drink it." I don't know if he did or not, to be honest. I don't even know what kind it was. Keep that window open. You're coming in hot. Yeah, Tammy, you have her suckers and her bowl. Oh, I heard that. I heard that before. I guess if we don't know it, we can eat it. I don't know. I'm not eating no bugs. Look, I came from poor family. We went hungry for weeks. I can go without food for a long, long time. Your leftovers are Coors Light. It did its purpose. Yeah, true. True, Rain. True. Yeah, I can go a long, long time without food. As long as I got water to drink, I'm good. And coffee, I'm good. And I have a ton of coffee stocked up. Not so much water because I've been drinking a lot of it and haven't been buying anymore. There for a while, I had so much water. It was crazy. My garage had so much water. So I had so much toilet paper and paper towels and coffee. I still have a lot of coffee. Welcome back, Val. I probably should get my little thingy out. I don't know if I'm taking this tomorrow or if I want to take I don't really want to take that. It's too big to carry around. I probably should charge this gimbal up. Ooh. Okay, I gotta find it. I don't know. What should I take? The gimbal, this, and carry it? I don't want to carry that big old thing around, but I could take that. Ooh, I could take that and... Nah, I'm just going to take the gimbal. I got to get the charger for it and stick it on charge. Well, that's not it. Okay, we'll just charge that bad boy up. Right. Yes, it is. Putting your suckers in the safe. Oh, puppy. Oh, puppy. Oh, yeah, Rotties. I like Rotties too. I like all dogs. But for me, I just want a little dog. No, I have not broken. I have been too busy with the J6 and what's going on with the Secret Service. And I did not. Who's resigning? Spill it. I want to know who's resigning. Oh, I know. So no, it is. I remember my little schnauzer. He got diabetes and he had it for a long time. But then when it was time for him to pass away. He was just so he couldn't even get up off the floor. Poor little thing. Yeah, it's horrible. Cricket powder. Look for this. Crickets. I ate a worm once, an earthworm, when I was like 12 for $20. Oh, really? Really? Wonder if TD Jakes gave up his church. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, music people. Sunny Music Nashville. Whoa. Nice. They're getting scared. They run away. They're gonna go to an island. Let's see. Let's see what's up with TD Jakes. TD Jakes. He's 67 years old. Non-denominational church pastor. Oh, not a word about him with oh, here we go. TD Jakes, pastor, Texas pastor, mentioned in lawsuit. Darn it, I want to pay for it. Stop it. Against Sean Diddy Combs. He's mentioned in the lawsuit. So somebody must be suing him right along with him. But of course, you got to pay for it. They just let you read the headlines and then the rest they want you to pay for. I'm not paying for it. So now I got to get out of here and see if I can find it somewhere else. Oh, here we go. Why Dallas megachurch pastor TD Jakes was mentioned in lawsuit against you know who. This was updated April 2nd. So that's it? Oh, okay. The lawsuit filed by music producer for Combs, Bad Boy Records, Rodney, Little Rod Jones, blah, blah, blah. The lawsuit, it's a civil lawsuit. Why do you have to give me all this mumble jumble? Why can't you just say what it? The lawsuit states that Jones has irrefutable evidence of Mr. Combs detailing he planned to leverage his relationship with Jakes to soften the impact of his public image. According to, well, that's dumb. That was in March. I want to know what's going on now. I want to know if he still got his church. He should not, those people should not be. He charges a booking fee to come and speak at your church. That's crazy. There's nothing here. Just that. Oh. What? They're not going to tell you anything. I don't like that. Tina, you rub a lot? What? Never mind. I don't want to know. I'm not sure that Diddy's responsible for that. I think there's some other people involved in that. J-Lo. See, I never followed all this rap stuff. I never even listened to it. I don't even know that my kids did because I think that was after their generation. Maybe my youngest one did, but I don't think my two oldest ones did. Good night. Are you going to bed, Shannon? Okay. Good night, Shannon. God bless you. Thank you for coming in. Sweet dreams. Have a blessed day tomorrow. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I just wonder what's going to happen. That's what I'm kind of wondering. What is going to happen? I got to get my other things charged up, but I'll charge them up tonight while I'm sleeping. All my batteries. Yeah, I'm not taking that big old tripod, although it would be nicer, but I can just hold this. This is easy to hold. It's not heavy. Oh, yeah, definitely that, Tammy. Definitely that. Definitely. Nope, Tammy's here. Yeah, I agree, Tammy. Our world is such a mess. There's such, after I always try to tell my kids, these people that make movies or sing, they're just like us, except they're loaded. So don't worship them. Don't put them up on a pedestal. Because deep down inside, people with money are very greedy and very evil. That's how I feel. Like, I don't know, have you guys ever watched that guy on the internet, YouTube? He's the Greatness. He gives people money supposedly online. I think that's all a setup. And he goes by Greatness is what he goes by. And when I first started watching, I'm like, wow, this guy's pretty cool, right? No, because I had bought one of his, just it was 99 cents for a song. And ever since then, he always sends me things. Well, he probably won't anymore after the last one he sent the other day. He sent he sends me ones and says, for the next 500 people, if you buy this, you will be blessed. I will bless you, blah, blah, blah. So I never did after that. So I just sent him a message. I'm like, dude, stop saying you're going to bless me if I buy something. Because if I'm going to get blessed, God's going to bless me. I don't have to buy something for God to bless me. He's fake. He's 100% fake. He don't give nobody no money. That's just all set up. That's why I try to tell my brothers and sisters, because they're like always trying to get, doing whatever he wants. I'm like, he's fake. You guys stop it. Well, I think everybody should. I question him too, Broken. I really do. He's not God, but right now he's the only one we have that is listening to God and can make America better. Now, after his 4 years, who knows what's going to happen? But it'll give us 4 more years to get prepared for whatever's going to happen. Yeah, so he probably won't text me anymore. I mean, stop telling me you're going to give me money if I buy something from you. I will bless you. You will be blessed. No, only God can bless me. Oh, really, Val? Good. Wow. Yeah, that's what I just read that, Sanal. Exactly, Tammy. That's the way I feel too. Absolutely. God used people back in the biblical times to become kings. He used them, guided them, and took them to the perfect spot. He can still do it today. Whatever he did then, he can still do today. What a horrible thing. What a horrible thing. I guess he just figured they weren't going to do nothing to him. I don't know, but I was watching, I don't know, I wish I would. I'm going to see if I can find it maybe tomorrow. Some of his buddies talking about him. And the one guy, the last guy that he said, he was a pretty good sized guy, black guy. And he said, I told him he needed to get over here on this island with me. They can't bring him back to the States. He could have lived here. People could have came and seen him. He would have been okay. So this guy apparently knew what he was doing. Of course, a lot of people knew. They talked about it. So it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But at least no more people will be hurt. But I think what started it all, wasn't it some people filing lawsuits on him about what was going on? I think that's what started it. Yes, I did, Broken. That was some kind of attack. They said it was the people sitting behind Trump, wasn't it? I did see that. Wow. I did see that. That's kind of scary. So that was what? That would be the third attempt or fourth attempt. I can't remember. I think it's 3 or 4. You're just going to say, did Epstein himself? Oh, didn't Epstein himself. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, I never listened much to rap. Well, I don't, but they want to do it while there's cameras there. They want to do it to where everybody can see it. And why do you suppose that is? Why do you suppose? What would happen if we saw that happen? What would happen in America? You don't have to say it. We all know what would happen, and that's what they want. Martial law they can call and throw us all in jail. We'd all be in prison for the rest of our lives. Oh, absolutely, Val. Absolutely. Yeah, I believe it, Tammy. I believe it. We just didn't know it. Absolutely. Well, Val, I didn't know that. Well, good. I'm glad she stopped. She can it's not a good thing to be into anymore in this country, in any country for that matter. Yeah, that's what they want. That's exactly what they want. He's not going to do that. And every time there's a attempt on his life, he just gets better and better. Kind of like reminds me of Gideon in the Bible. Gideon didn't have enough people to fight the army, and look what he did, or look what God did. He fought thousands and thousands of soldiers with his little bitty army, and he won. He didn't give up. He just kept going and just kept going, and he kept winning and he kept winning. It was awesome. That's what he's doing. That's what I call Trump, Gideon. Yeah, but those same people, a lot of them aren't doing that anymore. They have woken up. There are a lot of people have woken up. A lot of people. Maybe not in Arizona, but in other places they have woken up. I don't think he's putting his supporters in danger. They don't have to go. He doesn't make them go. If they were afraid, they wouldn't go. That's like saying driving my car on the interstate, I'm putting my passengers in danger. I'm not, they don't have to go. That's how I look at it. Nobody makes you do anything. You do what you want to do. You know the circumstances, you know what's going on, so you decide if you want to go or not. At least that's how I feel about it. I don't think he should stay home. I don't think anybody should stay home. I think everybody should just continue to do what you want to do and don't let nothing bother you. If you want to go to a rally, go to a rally. If you don't, don't. Exactly, Tammy. If he gets taken out, I don't know. What do you think's going to happen? Or everything's just going to be crap anyway? I mean, okay, let's say he hides, Broken. Let's say he just hides. Okay, then he gets elected. What happens? Was he got to hide in the White House after that? He can't go out nowhere? Because what would happen if something happened to him then? Same thing would happen before, could happen after. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, good for him. It wasn't the girl that was in that show with him. Wasn't she on drugs too? What was her name? I thought both of them were on drugs at one time. Really? You think that his securities? I don't believe that he'll have more. I think it'll be just like it was the last time. They won't do anything. They will do everything they can to get him out of there. They're not gonna keep him in there if they have to do it themselves. And I'm with Tammy. It's God's plan. So whatever happens, happens. I don't want him to go hide. That's for sure, because that's not. Definitely don't go hide. Oh, I almost said her name. Dana something, wasn't it? Dana. Yes. Positive vibes for Trump all the way, all the time. Yes, there you go. Rain and Blood, Dana Plateau. Yes, or Plateau or whatever it was. Yeah, I think she was on drugs at one time with him. I think they both were together doing it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I thought she was on drugs as well. That's right, Tina. That's right. That's kind of like now a lot of people are like afraid to say that they're a MAGA. I don't care. I don't care. I'm MAGA. I'm MAGA. Whoever don't like it, shoot me. I don't care. Take me out. I don't care. I'm not afraid. I'm not bowing down to anybody. Absolutely. That's it, Sanal. Yeah, there's a lot of people around this area that have totally went the other way. They woke up and they're like, wow. But doesn't it have to go through the Senate now? Oh, that's right. I remember that, Rain, now that you mention that. I do remember that. I didn't know about her son, but I remember her. Oh, maybe I do remember her son. I hope it passes. I hope they don't stop it. Wiki never lies. Got ya. I will never stop. I will never back down. No. And I don't think Trump's a king or anything like that or a god. I only have one God, and that's the man upstairs. That's who I worship. When they say, "Oh, you just worship Trump," no, I don't. I don't like everything he does. Some things he does, I just wish he wouldn't do, but he does, and that's him. And a lot of people don't like that he talks the way he does. But hey, he's from New York, right? That's how they talk in New York. That's what they do in New York. That's just them. Oh yeah, I don't call him daddy. I just call him Trump. Definitely don't call him daddy. And I don't think he's God. He's just a regular human like us. He may have the hand of God on him right now. I do believe that. But he has to follow God's will. We all have to follow God's will. And I believe Trump is the first president to be a real Christian in a long time. And he's not ashamed to say it. And I like that. Yeah, yeah. I've heard people say, "Oh, Daddy Trump." I'm like, "Oh, stop." He's just Trump to me. But I think out of all the people, he truly 100% loves America. He loves his country and the people in it. Okay, here's a question. I can't read because that stupid heart's right there. I got to wait till it moves up. Okay, move up. I got to move this up. All right. Okay, so here's a question. Who in 2028, like who would we vote for? It depends on who's running. I mean, there are some that we could, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see how 2024 goes and see what Vance shows us. Let's see what Vivek shows us. And whoever else comes along. I like Vance. I've called Vance's office and he's actually talked to me. One of the very few that will actually, when you leave a message, he will call you back. I like him. Vivek too. He does the same thing. He's called. But I like Vance. I really like Vance. And they're from Ohio, so maybe that's why it does go by very quick. You're absolutely right. And let's just hope that he does. Let's hope we get the House, the Senate. Let's hope we get it read all the way through. That way we don't have them coming after us. Yeah, they will call you back. They're great. They are absolutely. Like, look at Vivek yesterday. He was in Springfield. That was like an hour or less from where his home is. He went there. He's Mr. Mean tweets to you? Who's Mr. Mean tweets to you? Vivek or Vance? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, Vance is the first one to call me back, and then Vivek called me back. And I was talking about the J6ers and what was going on there. I wish I could have been at that meeting in Springfield with Vivek. He was amazing on that. He was talking sensible to these people. And he wasn't bashing the Haitians. He even said, if it was us, we would want a different place to live too. We get it. I'm not blaming them. And the people are like, no, we're going to blame the people that are running our city because they're lying to everybody. So I like Vivek and I like Vance. But the people in Springfield said to Vivek yesterday, they said, we want you to run for governor of Ohio. That would be great because the wine is horrible. The wine, yeah, you're absolutely right. But you know what, Broken? Here's the thing about that. We fought for our place to live. They need to fight for their own country. You know what? But most of the places, I can't say for sure how much our government has ruined those countries. Our government, being nosy, goes in there and does things. And I'll do some research on that because I've read it before, but right at the moment I can't think. But our government, most of the time, our government is messing with these people. I mean, look what we do now. Look what we're doing in Ukraine. Look what we're doing with the Israel thing. We didn't have none of that when Trump was in office. Yeah. What is that? Homework from Mags. Let me read this. What is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I seen that, Tammy. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yes, but here's the thing. They didn't, the ones that are in Springfield did not just up one day and say, hey, I'm going to go to the United States. There was so much propaganda going over that way from the NGOs and all of that. They took all that information to the people. Yes, you can come. Yes, you can come. Pay me this, pay me that. So they saved up, they got the money, and here they came. That's how that all got started. And who started it? Our government. And you want to know what the most persecuted country in the world is? The most. I've been reading so much about it, and it's so horrific. Africa. Africa, those people are being murdered. It is horrible. And they are very poor, so they don't have any weapons, or it's just sad. I've been reading a lot about it. They didn't ask for what their country's doing to them either, and it's not just America, it's happening all over Europe, Asia, everywhere you go, it's happening. It's called New World Order. It's called End of the World. It's called Revelation. Be listening for that horn in the air. I truly believe that. I don't blame the people at all. I blame our government because they sent people over there to bring them over here, to get them ready to come over here so that they can stay in power forever. Yes, Tammy, it's horrible. These people that I was reading about the other day, some are Christians, some are not. But whoever these people are that are coming in and basically burning down their cities and chasing these people out, these poor people have nowhere to go. Some of them are being murdered. They watch their families be murdered right there because of who they are. I'm sorry, that is wrong. You don't do that to people just because of who they are, because of the color of their skin. And from what I'm understanding, it's the people from the Middle East that are doing it to them. And now they're the ones that got away are living in the desert, basically, and they're using trash to build a house out of cardboard and plastic. It is so sad. They have no water, they have no food. So why didn't they go over there and ask those people to come here? Why the other people? I mean, if you're going to ask people to come to your country, take the poor people. Well, I heard it was, according to the story I was reading, it was it was a different religion. They didn't like them because of their religion is what it was. And I can't think of the religion that they were. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely broken. It is homeless. And that's why I try to do whatever I can do to help people. If more Americans would just help. But even before this started, Americans didn't care about the homeless. They'd see homeless people on the streets and spit on them and think they were drug addicts. Not everybody's a drug addict. Not everybody wants to be homeless. And if they are drug addicts, get them help. But we have to, our government shut down everything where you could go get help, or shut down mental institutions where you could go get help. Because they want people to live like that. They want it to be like that. You know, when I first started realizing what was going on was the Summer of Love. That opened my eyes to everything. And then when CHOP came in Seattle, or it was Seattle. Then I saw that they let them take over a city like that and barricade it, and they had guns. And I'm like, in the government, their mayor and governor are like, oh, well, it's okay. It's peaceful. But yet 3 people got murdered in there or more. I know of 3 people that got murdered. It's crazy. That's when I knew. That's when I knew our government didn't care about the people. That's when my mind started being changed. When I watched buildings in cities, I watched some guy get his head bashed in because he was white. He got murdered on the streets of Portland because he was white. And he was trying to help a transsexual woman. It was a man dressed as a woman, and that these people were attacking and messing with. And because he was helping her, he got murdered on the street. I seen his head bounce off the street, the pavement, and just split wide open. And then they went over there and bashed his head in more. And nothing happened to him because of the color of their skin. It was sad. That's when I knew our country wasn't right. And all the things I heard from years of growing up and what was going on, I believe it. I believed it. I didn't believe it when people were telling me, but I believed it once I saw all that. The Summer of Love did it for me. Yeah, I didn't know who shut them down. I just know they don't have them anymore. I know we had a couple here in Ohio, but they are no longer. There's just so much that needs to be done. And I want to be ready when Jesus comes back. I want him to know that I did what I could do to help people. I gave, I help kids. I try to do everything I can for kids. It's not the kids' fault the parents are on drugs. It's not the kids' fault the parents an alcoholic. So I don't know. It's just the world's crazy, guys. And right now my main concern is the J6ers. Bring them home. Get them out of there. Bring them home. Somebody went home today. I forget who it was. I thought I wrote it down. did I do with it? I know I wrote it down. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. Time is it? 12:17. We are. Absolutely, Tammy. Absolutely. Where's Tina at? Did she go? Did Tina leave? Did I miss her saying goodnight? That's what I want to know, Darlene. That's what I want to know. Where are all the children? That is a lot of children. Stop. I'm looking to, let's see right here. How many children? Like, I forget how, 85,000 or something like that, maybe more. Yeah, it's sad. Sad, you know, we got all the people hooked on drugs. I got family members hooked on drugs. Who do I think is discriminated the most in our country? I think the poor people are. Doesn't matter the color of their skin, it's the poor people. It's the homeless people on the streets. It's the homeless veterans on the street. It's children being abused. I mean, it could go on and on and on, Mike. Right, exactly, Val, exactly. Oh, why are you getting depressed? Oh, because of all the talk about what's going on? Why are you depressed, Tina? Don't be depressed. We can change the subject. Oh, Dana's in here. Hi, Dana. Good to see you. Footy's in here. Hi, Footy. Happy weekend. Woohoo. Tina. Good to see everybody. Footy, Footy, Footy. Dana, Dana. Good night, Sanal. It's good to see you. Get some rest. Feel better tomorrow. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful sleep. I'll be praying for you to get better. Tammy Green says, let's party, Tina. Night owls, I see. Yep, we are night owls. Although if I had to get up and do prayer tomorrow morning and Proverbs, I would have already been in bed. But I don't have to. I'm going to do it Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday. And now that I have my computer working right, I I can go live and it makes me happy. Tomorrow night we'll be live and playing games. You like this talk better, Tina? Dana, Dana, Dana. Oh, I missed tonight's Friday, ain't it? Oh, I missed On Patrol Live. Oh, did somebody get rid of him? Who did it, Tina? Did you come in here and get rid of Mike? Or did Timmy do it? I was waiting for one of you guys to do it. Thanks, Tammy. He was in here the other night. Tina got him. Golly, I wish I could read what that say. I can't. I got to find something to put on here for sound. Based in Nation. What is it? No.
As we mentioned.
Nope. I don't want to hear it. Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome, Footy. Why are you bummed, Tina? Why you're smiling? Why are you bummed? We were only speaking reality, kiddo. Is Broken leaving? Good night, Broken. God bless you. Love you. See you tomorrow, probably. If you're going to be live, I'll come watch at some point. I usually go in and always give you a thumbs up if I see you're live. Have a great night's sleep. Oh, maybe you'll be somebody else you can get, Tina. Maybe you can get someone else. What is going on? What's that noise? Huh. We'll listen to that guy. He's funny.
Kamala Harris is full of crap. This is the one that's tweeting out. She glad President Trump is safe. Violence has no place in America. But you the same woman who's spewing out all this hate toward them.
Yeah, I like to watch Broken Patriot and his wife when they're in the car together. She cracks me up. Oh, there you go. Tina, look at Dana. Look what he wrote. Well, we were talking about what's going on with the illegals and all that kind of stuff, and Tina got bummed out. She might need a new broom, Priscilla. Maybe so. You want a new broom, Tina? You want some? You want some candy? I don't have any candy. I don't have anything. I bet you if Danny Boy was in here, you'd get happy. You guys could be dancing. Yeah. I try not to listen to it too much. And I don't really like to talk about it, but we did tonight. We usually don't, but we did tonight. Because we all know what's going on. I just feel bad for kids. That's what I feel bad for. Because I remember as a kid myself, things that went on. I had no control over and I didn't understand it. And therefore I was afraid a lot. So, and I didn't face near close enough as to what the kids nowadays that are being trafficked and all that Never. I never. And it's just crazy, but we can just pray for him. That's about, I mean, that's all we can do. Right, Tina? What'd she do? Disappear again, Tammy? Oh, they're laughing back and forth here. Oh, she got a sucker for her. You want Danny Boy to come in and you guys can dance, and it won't be the same as I didn't say it. You said it, Tina. I didn't say it. If we could get Danny Boy in here, but like I was saying, it's not going to be the same because we're sitting we're not at a bar. Because you're really having a good time. You guys were dancing and running around and getting, what'd you say, tipsy? It was funny because I guarantee you the trolls thought you were actually getting tipsy when you don't even drink. So we had to put that disclaimer in there so they wouldn't run with it. I wonder if we have any in here. I haven't even looked to see how many people we have in here. Why is that doing that? I can't see because it's on a white background. I don't know how many people's in here. $13 watching. 13. Oh, Tammy's got it down there. So what does everybody want to talk about? Oh, he's in. Mike is hid. Awesome. Tina needs cheered up. Jump in. Oh. Footy's got some fresh balloons, Tina. Yes, absolutely, Tina. He will fix it. Yes, tomorrow we're going to play games. And then you and Tina can plot. Yes. I found a new bingo game, but I might work on it tonight to see how to get you guys the cards. It says you don't get, nobody gets the same card as somebody else. So I will work on that for the bingo. No cheating. And I found a good trivia too. So I just wish I could play Hangman. I like Hangman. But I couldn't find any. But then my daughter and I, we were at the store, Walmart, the other day. Rose had a time. She did, didn't she? She was laughing. I might go to the library tomorrow and get a book on trivia questions and answers, and then just keep it. Not like keep it forever, but I could keep it for a while and then take it back and then get another one. Because my daughter's like, because we looked at Walmart and they had some, but it wasn't the kind of trivia games. Like they have trivia for adults over 21. They have trivia for females. Oh, okay. I'll show him. I'm like, no. She goes, oh, Mom, I know. She goes, that's horrible. I said, I know. Who wants to play that? All right, I'm going to get my diamond art. Oh, goodness. I think this is going to be so beautiful when I get it all done. I've got this done and this done, some of that, and some of this. It's going to take me a long time, but it's going to be beautiful when it's done. And then I'm going to put it in a frame, and I'm giving it to somebody special. I love doing those. I can't wait to get it done, but it takes a long time. This one's easier than the American flag I did because it does, like the American flag had black in it, but it had shadow colors in it too. This one doesn't have that. So that one, the American flag, was a lot harder, just the way the colors were. Thank you, Val. I'll show it when I get it all done. Once I get it and get it in a frame and all that, I'll show it to you when it's done. But I was going to work on it today, and I still haven't worked on it. And tomorrow I'm going to be gone. And then I got J6 and then games. So maybe Sunday after church I can do it, because I don't do anything after church. And then next week I won't be. Oh my gosh. I have to get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 videos done. I might do that tomorrow. Maybe I won't go here tomorrow and just work on those. I might not go there tomorrow, guys. I don't know. I need to get these other videos out for next week because I'm having cataract surgery and I won't be online. So, and I don't want you guys not to have your prayers for our kids or your proverb, daily proverb. You think Terry needs it for Christmas? Who's Terry? Who's Terry? Do I know a Terry? Oh, and look at this. This is another one. This is diamond art. It's a coaster. I'm making these too for Christmas for people. This one I didn't make, a friend did. But I got some that have kitty cats and puppies. So I can get some. It's all going to be Christmas stuff. Isn't that cute? That's an Easter one. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going here tomorrow, guys. I really need to get these videos made for next week. What do you guys think? Tammy Green, who is... Oh, okay. Never mind. You think your chat's messed up? I think it is. It's not moving. Put a 1 in chat if you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Everything's good. I'm trying to see where do I do that at? That is current moderators. Nope, that's not it. Oh, where's it at? What's this one? Nope, that's not it. What's this one? Ooh. Oh, here we go. I found it. Live chat. There we go. Mine's on live chat. It wasn't. Now it is. I got it. Thank you, Footy. I got it. I bloody got it. I had a stepdad that was from England, and that's how he talked. Bloody this and bloody that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go tomorrow, guys, because I have 5 videos to put out. Well, actually, I have 6. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, morning, proverb for that day, prayers, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Wednesday at 5, I have to do another one for Wednesday for the prayer requests. What are you talking about, God? Or God? What are you talking about, Dana? I didn't mean to call you God. It all depends on if she can do another one. Oh. I can do whatever you want. If you want me to do one for you, I can do one for you. Absolutely. I like to do them. The silhouette of Christ praying, that isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I can get another one and do it for you. I'm going to have a lot of time here. It's getting colder out and I won't be going anywhere. So, and I could actually live stream while I'm doing it. I had to go buy a bigger table because I was using a little TV tray and that wasn't working. And I bought a light to put under it because, like, say this is it, well, you can't really see anything. So like my light is here and then you just set that on top of the light and it just shines through and you can see the numbers better. It makes it go faster. And then the table's bigger so it fits on there much better. I can't see what it says. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do it for you. You want it for a Christmas present? And then you want it framed and everything? Because I do all that too. I have a lurker. Rain and blood, you hear. Oh, golly, I can't even read. Okay, so I'm not going tomorrow. I need to get those videos done, which I should have done today, at least a couple of them, but I didn't. So between today and tomorrow, or tomorrow and Sunday, I have to get those done and get them ready to. Okay, so maybe Dana knows this question, to answer this question. So if I do videos, I can set them to start automatically and then stop once the video's done, correct? Yeah, hold on. Let me show you something. Yes, it's kind of like that. They have numbers or they have letters. And they come, these are what they look like. So they have, I got all mine, not all of them, but most of them separated out. I got these little containers to put the diamonds in. So see, I numbered them on here. They're numbered. And then they've got the colors, different colors, whatever they are. I do it that way because this is how they come. And these are the little things you use and the little trays to put the beads in. And this is what they come in, little bags like this. And then it has a number on it. And I just put them in these little containers. It's a lot easier. And then just take the container out and pour it in the little display thing. And I have a lot of extra stuff in here I got. See, these are the little containers. You just pour it on there. And then you take, it's quite time consuming. Then these little thingies right here, this is the glue. Well, you probably can't see it very well. But this is the glue. And then you take one of these and you put your, let me take this thing off of it. Oh, come on. And so you take your little pen, you put it in the glue, and then it gets a little bit of glue on the tip, and then you go down and you pick up one diamond, and then you put the diamond in the proper spot. And you always run out of glue, so I ordered a bunch more of these so I'd have them, because they never send you enough of them. Oops, let me put that back in here. So I have a lot of extra stuff that I ordered, because some of them, like these right here. See, these are doubled. Like there's 4. If you have 4 of the same, you can just get into glue and then pick up 4 of them and do it that way. Where otherwise it's just single ones. So I have a lot of stuff. I like to do it. It gives me something to do, especially in the wintertime. Because I don't go out. And I was going to start making jewelry, but I need to do this for a while first. Jewelry can be very expensive sometimes. So, that's what I wanted to show you, my light. This light is awesome. This is my second one. I broke the first one. Okay, come on. Oh. Oops. So this is the light. Check this out. Hey, what's going on? Oh. It has 3 levels on it. That one, then this one, and the high one. So that really helps when I put it on top of there so I can see the whole thing. Just little things I like to do to keep busy. And I like to make them for people and give them away for presents. And like Footy got the one that I just gave away. The flag. Footy won the flag. But I have these right here. I'm going to do coasters for Christmas time for people. So anyway, the beads they look like diamonds. They're shaped just like a diamond, and they're tiny, tiny, and they fit in there. Oh yeah, Footy's in here. Footy got the flag. Light bright for adults. There you go. But you can work on it. Like I started when I did the flag, I would work on one color for a while. And then I turn it around and work on another one, a different color, because I got tired of the same color. But on this one, I'm just doing it. I've done number 1, I've done number 2 and number 3, and I'm getting ready to start number 4. And so I just I'm more, I don't know, I'm more organized with this second one. And I worked the other day, last week, I spent 4 hours on it and still didn't get through number 2. And then next couple of days, I finally got to number 3, and number 3 went pretty quick. So now I'm getting ready to start 4. But it's fun to do. And I do crossword puzzles or jigsaw puzzles in the winter. But then I found this and I'm like, I'll just do this. This is more fun. And the coasters, because my friend did one and gave it to me for Easter, I thought, well, this is cool. And they do sell them, the coasters. You get 12 in a pack. And you get all your beads with it. And so yes, if you would like one, I can do one for you. I don't mind. I like to do that. Your friend loves it. That's awesome, Footy. That's awesome. I'm glad. Well, I don't like, if it's for somebody like for Dana for Christmas, I don't mind that. But if I make them, I like to give them away. I don't like to sell them. I like to give them away and surprise people, and not tell them. And then they get them in the mail and they're like, oh, that's what I like to do. That's what makes me happy. I'm the type, I like to make people happy. Making people happy makes me happy. Seeing the joy on someone's face makes me happy. So I'll be making more of them. But if there's something certain that, you're like, oh, I really want that. I may not tell you I'd make it, but I probably would make it without you knowing it and just send it to you. Yeah, the beads are very, very little. Very little. When I spill them, that's why I got those containers to put them in, because I kept spilling them. I would have to just take my hand, and because I couldn't see them, especially with these eyes. I'd take my hand and rub over to find out where the loose ones were, and then have to get them off. Yeah, those things are very, very tiny. But it's fun. I mean, it looks so nice when you get it done. And it is time consuming, but it's worth it. They have some really cool ones on Amazon. If you went on Amazon and picked out one that you wanted, you would be surprised what they have. Like, they have some really cool. They have one that I want to get. It is Jesus, and it's American flag, and he's like pulling it off to the side and looking out, or like he's hugging the flag, and he's got the crown of thorns on. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. I love that one. Is Miss Tina still in here, or did she leave? Oh, she might still be in here. Oh. I can't see nothing. So people say goodbye. I don't know it. Tina, where are you? You're filling up on Mountain Dew. Oh my gosh. Tina, what did you do what you were supposed to do at 8 o'clock tonight? I don't think I reminded you. Did I? I don't remember. I don't remember. What time is it? Okay, I'm going to shut down at 1 o'clock. I'm filling up on water. Oh, thank you, Rain. Thank you, because I forgot. I was too worried about my beans. I made beans, and listen, my oven needs a element on it, but I can't afford one, so I don't have an oven. Doesn't work. The bottom element's out, and and I made beans and ham and onions today in a crock pot, and I'm like, man, I really want some cornbread. I got cornbread. Guess what I did? I cooked it on top of the beans in the crock pot. Yeah. Pretty smart, huh? It's like there's got to be a way to cook it. There's got to be a way to. And then I'm like, I remember back in the day when I used to make chili, my ex liked cornbread with it. I'm going to turn the oven on. So I started putting it on top of the chili and put a lid over it and let it cook. And that's what I did. And so I had cornbread. And I was so worried about, is my cornbread going to turn out while the vigil's going on? I had to keep going and looking at it. It turned out perfect. So I sent a picture of it to my daughter, and she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, check it out. She's like, I didn't know you could do that. And I go, well, I didn't know you could in a crock pot. I just figured I'd try it. And it worked. It worked perfect. It was good. Beans and onions and cornbread. My favorite meal. And I didn't like make beans from a bag. I bought a jar of beans. Yeah, soup beans and cornbread. And onions. No black beans. I have to watch what kind of beans I eat because beans are so bad for people with kidney disease. I can't eat pork and beans. I'm really not supposed to eat navy beans. Pinto beans. Yeah, I can eat those, but it has something to do with potassium and phosphorus. No, Tammy, no. You know how to fix that, right? Yeah, no, I don't think I said black beans. I said navy beans. I mean, I call them navy beans, but they're Great Northern, maybe. I know my mom always called them navy beans. Great Northern beans, I think they were. But they were in a jar, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just get those. But you know how to make it, Tammy, where you don't have to worry about having gas when you have beans? Soak them in water, cover them with water the night before, and put baking soda in there, and then drain them and rinse them in the morning and put them on the stove. It takes away all the stuff that makes you have gas. Yes, I love those things with onions in it. Yes, baking soda. Yes, it works. It works. My mom would never do that. And there was like 9 kids at home. And my stepdad, vinegar? No, not vinegar. And my mom would never do it. And there was more boys than girls. And it was horrible because the boys didn't care. They thought it was funny. You know how the males are with that stuff. Well, I don't like vinegar. I don't put vinegar in anything. I put vinegar down my sink. White vinegar and baking soda. Baking soda first, and then pour a little bit of vinegar down the sink, and it cleans out your blossoms. Yeah, it cleans out the stink in your sink. Potato, really? Never knew that, Tina. Do you peel it, cut it up, or just throw the whole thing in? Oh, a whole potato, yeah. Do you have to peel the skin off of it or no? I didn't know you could do that. That would be fun too. No peeling, really? Huh. Well, that's good to know. I'll do that too. It's fun to learn new things. And I didn't know they were called fart blossoms. Hot pepper vinegar to beans, really? All kinds of new things here. Oh, I was looking to see where my grandson was. Okay, my sister made it home from work. That's good. I don't know. My grandson, I don't know where he's at. To check on all these people, you know. Bark blossoms. I've never heard them called that before. Yeah, I never heard of that, Tina, but I'll definitely try it next time I make beans. I'd eat beans every day if I was allowed to. I love beans. I love my beans. All right, get ready to say your goodbyes because I am going to bed. Oh, okay. My grandson's home. That's awesome. He's at home. I like having an iPhone. Oh, I can even tell where he's at. I don't know where he's at, but he's at home. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for coming in. Don't forget tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Game night. Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Tina. I'm sure. You're welcome, Rain. God bless everybody. Stay safe. Smile at a stranger. Write a J6er. And like the Bible says, always be kind. I love you all. God bless you. And I will see you all tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Gator out. Lots of love. Good night, guys. Much love.